Hello and welcome. Now today we're going to do another magazine flip through, and today's flip through is going to be an Amiga format flip through. This time a bit of a late one. Now today's flip through is going to be the September 1999 issue of Amiga format, and you can see how late it is because it's quite thin compared to the other ones, the older ones. Now what drew me to this issue was the fact that it's to do with music, the art of noise. We show you how to master, press, and then release your own record. Now it's very appealing when you see that on an Amiga format magazine. So yeah, it's Power Tower. If a 4,000 review. Let's have a look what's inside here, and it starts with epic marketing. I love this. Just, you know, the thing with that epic marketing is that right at the beginning it puts this here, so you spend most of your time freaking looking through all this. I do have a couple of these. I do have a few of the weird sciences I need to actually go through and, you know, and unwrap, and yeah, I still have them in their cellophane. I need to unwrap them and, you know, show what it's about. So yeah, let's go past this because I'll stay on this page for ages. Ooh, Speed Mouse Mini Logic 3.1. I always looked at this. I was wondering, how do you know how big that is? RoboShift. There it is. That's the RoboShift, which is like the Tom 2, the Tom Plus, which I have done, you know, a video on in the past. That is quite, you know, that's what it's based on, and this is what I was looking for recently before I came across the Tom 2 or the Tom Plus. Mouse it. That's the shame about Amiga mice. The scroll wheel support. There's no scroll wheel support on the joystick ports or the mouse ports of the Amiga. It's only on the serial port if you were to, and you can only use it in Workbench. Let's see how much CD32 joypads are here. So look. Only 10 pounds, yeah. CD32 joypads, the official ones, only 10 pounds. Now I dare you to eBay them right now. I dare you. Here's Ben Vost, the editor. I wonder what these people are doing now. These Steve Jarrett, Ben Vost, and Nick Page. Oh, okay. More by epic marketing. You just start to haunt me, aren't you? The world of Amiga. Come and see us stand 118. We'll have the history of the Amiga, glimpses of OS 3.5 and more. Oh, so look at this, the art of noise. Oops. I think I'll put you to the side. Many of your Earth moons ago, a PD library sent me a piece of software called Game Music Creator to review. Until then, the only music I'd managed to squeeze out of an Amiga amounted to no more than a few ditties played with sounds akin to the noise you might expect from a distressed bee stuck in a tin can. GMC was different though, allowing music to be made up of samples strung together on a block of numbers instead of a traditional music stuff, which was handy as I knew absolutely nothing about music notation. Actually, I'm the same. I cannot read music to save my life. Soon enough, I sampled the piano riff from Black Box's Ride on Time. Who hasn't? And lashed it up with a few drum samples that came on the disc. The timing was way out and nothing looped properly, but even so, the resulting racket was enough to prompt a passerby to comment, "You could be on top of the pops with that." My bubble was burst a minute later when I was ordered by the rest of the office to turn that bloody noise down. This was a phrase which became increasingly familiar over the following years. Assembling a studio. When you're struggling to afford a £50 Tandy mixer to combine the sounds of your Amiga and a £100 home keyboard, the idea of building up a studio of any worth seems impossible. However, one of the great things about MIDI equipment, mixers and so on, is that they're a sound investment to be built upon. Unlike computers, you don't have to keep upgrading or throwing bits out in order to expand. You just buy more stuff as you can afford it. If something does become redundant in your particular setup, you can normally sell it for a decent price anyway. Amiga journalists don't get paid very well, so it took a while, but over the years I managed to build up a nice little collection you see in the studio checklist box. Here's a little tip. When you're looking to buy new studio equipment, don't take too much notice of personal recommendations. That might sound like bad advice, but I found that most musicians and producers tend to recommend the kit they have with a convincing air of authority, when in fact they've probably never used anything else. For instance, most people will tell you that Akai samplers are much better than any other brand, which is a complete rubbish. Do your own thinking and make sure that anything you buy does exactly what you want it to do. Continued overleaf. Overleaf. Okay, so this is going through, I do recommend this issue. It's going through all this. It's a good read, actually. I'm compelled to continue reading, but I'll be here all night if I do. See, this is the thing. When I do these flip-throughs, I seldom kind of stop and read properly or take note properly. I just notice what catches my eye. But yeah, this is like interesting stuff for me as somebody who's into Amiga and music. my beautiful ECPs. Oh my goodness. My tower from iTech, which I built. I love you. Oh, let's have a look at this page in all its glory. There, look at it and bask in Amiga love. Well, this is the exact tower I bought, yeah? And I absolutely adored it. Why did I give it up? I darn well still regret it, even though I got the vampire, but still. I built it myself from scratch. And it was working, it was beautiful, it was just amazing. I don't know why the freak I decided to give it up. I still beat myself. I think I always beat myself up for this. I think it's more than just the tower and the equipment. It's the love you feel when you build it. When you, bit by bit, you go along and you buy little bits for it as you can afford it, as they are available, so it's just... And building towards the end, the journey you go through with it. Actually, it wasn't a full tower that I bought. It's actually the casing only. This is like for the full tower, which is like $1,000. I don't think I would be getting that, but I actually bought the kit. I think it's around here somewhere. Yeah, no, it's not here. There's another part which actually sells the kit. Oh, here it is. Here it is, there you go. Here. So the new iTech Easy Tower system from just $79.95. So $79 gets you the backplate kit, right? Well, it got you the backplate kit. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Or so I would buy it now in a flash. And with Easy PC keyboard. Yeah, that's... So... A DIY, that's just the backplate kit. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I think it's just the thingy. So anyway, £100 gets you the PSU, and if you add £20 more, you get the PC key, the easy key thing, which allows you to connect the PC keyboard. Yeah, full easy tower, which I think is the one which I bought. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, because it's A1200 ready. That I got. Oh, I'm getting so emotional here. Because I remember I kept looking at this until I could afford it. I was back in college, and I must have burned a hole through the freaking page looking at it again and again. It's just so emotional. I really wish I could get this. If I could get this easy tower back, it'd be amazing. I put my soul into it. That's what it was. And it's probably sitting rotting in somebody's freaking cellar or attic or whatever. But that was my baby. That was my baby. I loved that. Yes, I know I go on about this tower so much because I'm distressed about it. That's why. So much love went into it. So much. And I did my own mods on it and so forth. I wish I could start again. I would. I love it. I put all the projects aside except for this nice one which I'm just about to do. Maybe I'm doing by the time this gets uploaded. And I would build an easy tower again. Or just flip through thinking about the freaking tower. What did I miss? Where was it? Okay, here. I used to just look at these two freaking modems. I recognized them, but I just kept going by. Past. Cannon Fighter is a classic, right? But I never got too much into it. I mean, it's a good game, but I could just play it once or twice or a few times and that's it. I never kind of like got into it properly. I'm not too much into war-themed games. This is one of the things I cannot stand, is freaking war. I really cannot stand it. What's this? Game Buster Sixth Sense Investigation. What's that video mixer thing? The Arizona video mixer. Oh, I love this stuff. Not this one, I know, but this just memories. But it's okay. Hey, if I see somebody else with an easy tower, it'll make me happy that they're happy with it, as long as they're appreciating it. That's the thing with me. I don't understand jealousy. I never get jealous. Even if it's something I really, really want, if I see it, somebody else has it or somebody else's video, it makes me smile that at least somebody's enjoying it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm like. I've given up things to best friends in the past, things that I've loved. I've given it to them because I want them to experience, the love which I did. That's what I'm like. I've always been like this. Call it weak and pathetic if you want, but actually I think it's what the world lacks. Ooh, synth studies. What is this? Look what a new masterclass. Tony Horgan begins by turning your Amiga into a rack of vintage analog synths. Cool. Approaching the end. It's very much quicker than the older Amiga format which I did. What is this? Croak 2. Oh, I tried Croak. I don't think I've tried Croak 2. It's a copy of Frogger. A clone of Frogger, I should say. Amiga Invaders. My cousin and I played this. Where is the nostalgia time? I don't think I uploaded it yet. I'm sure I did the footage for this. Yeah, don't be nice. I've always been curious about the LS120 drive. I've used zip drives, yeah, but LS120 drive, I know it was backward compatible with floppies, but how was it compared to a zip drive? Zip disks. How were the LS120 drives? I actually don't know much about, as in, I don't know how they are. Did any of you use LS120s for a while? What are they like? Please comment below. I would like to know, actually. That's that Amiga keyboard interface. Original Amiga 4000 keyboard only, $39.99, $39.95. I think many of us would dive at this right now. Again, another one which I dare you to check eBay for this. Just to see how much they freaking are now. And that's the end of that. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for chilling out with me. I had fun. I hope you did too. Thanks so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos because I've got quite a huge library of them. And do subscribe and hit that bell icon for more. And a big thank you to all of you who support me, Patreon or otherwise. And for now, I will say adios.